In pursuit to the development of the Ijaw nation, the apex Ijaw media body, the Ijaw Publishers Forum (IPF), paid a courtesy visit to Chief Favour Izokumo, Executive Director, Social Services Desopadec, to congratulate him of his new appointment and deliberate close on the media partnership to bring development and tell the true story of the Ijaw nation and the Niger Delta.
As the professional body, we are writing this letter to congratulate you on your recent appointment and inauguration as Director of Social Affairs or Services, Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, Desopadec. Sir, it is clear that you have put in the hard work and dedication to have earned this most enviable appointment as it is well deserved. We wish to equally state that IPF received the news of your appointment with utmost joy for the fact that another worthy just son has been saddled with the opportunity to present and direct our cause.
The acting president of the Ijaw Apex media body, Ijaw Publishers Forum (IPF), Comrade Austin Ozobo, urges the executive director, Chief Favour Izokumo, to pledge support to the body financially and media partnership for the betterment of telling the Ijaw developmental story.
My executive director, I want to let you know that despite our immense contribution in the Ijaw cause, Ijaw media practitioners have been sidelined and abandoned unduly. We have suffered the greatest humiliation, suffocation, and intimidation from Ijaws in the course of our resolves to serve our people. Notwithstanding, we have remained unshaken and resolute as a body in the discharge of our duties. IPF position on Desopadec. My executive director, our visit today forms a part of our quest for unification, equity, and fair play in the developmental pursuit of Ijaw cause. We have come first to intimate you and your commission towards creating an awareness of our ideals and the formation of the needed synergy in service to our people, and to announce to you that the development of Ijaw riverine and oil producing communities should be your major concern. We have oftentimes heard our people always lamenting that the Ijaw man is the Ijaw man's problem, but with collective bargaining and commitment to service of our motherland, we will together overcome these challenges. In line with the above resolve, we present the following submissions for consideration of your office and the board of Desopadec. 1. Engagement of the Ijaw media organizations towards showcasing activities of Desopadec, as well as periodical visits to mandate areas towards measuring the effects of the commission in such areas. 2. Partnership for publicity and proper information dissemination and presentation of activities on Ijaw areas. 3. Provision of monthly support for various Ijaw media houses in their pursuit for sustainability and efficiency. 4. Incorporation of Ijaw media organizations into the media funding of Desopadec. 5. Equitable distribution of 5 million security funds, and the place of Ijaw publishers, the forum, cannot be overruled. 7. Sponsorship for IPF members and programs and foreign training trips, among others.
The Executive Director Desopadec, Chief Favor Izokumo, in his remark, thanked the Ijaw Publishers Forum for their continued support to His Excellency Sheriff Oboriwori and also propagating the true story of the Ijaw and the Niger Delta to the world.
I want to, on behalf of the Office of Executive Directors on Social Services of this great commission, Desopadec, we want to welcome you once again to this office. May I use this medium to also thank all of you, even though it may be possible that your group may be apolitical. You may not be involved in the partisan political systems of Nigeria or as it relates to Delta State. But one way and the other, either directly or indirectly, you may have also contributed for the emergence of first our governor of the state, His Excellency Right Honorable Sheriff Francis Oboriwori. And of course, if it wasn't the collective support, PDP wouldn't have won the state. And if PDP doesn't, the like of us and any others may have not been in government. And so I want to use this medium to thank you, whatever role that you have played for the emergence of our governor. And because he has emerged, our party has emerged, and that is why all of us are in government. So I want to sincerely thank you on that. Having said that, may I also use this medium to thank you immensely, the organizations, to deem it fit to congratulate me based on my appointment as Executive Director in the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. Having said that, as you rightly said, all of us, we have one way and the other has played our roles as Ijaw people in the quest for us to have a better place in the socio-political and economic setting of wherever we find ourselves in Nigeria. Mr. Chairman and fellow other members of the Ijaw Publishers Forum made a speech, and by God's grace, I painstakingly listened, and I've taken notes of all the points are important, but I've taken note of some most important point you have made. May I use this medium to solicit your continuous support, because government cannot be effective. The administration of any government, politically and otherwise, cannot be effective without the support of the people, and most especially your press group. And so it is on record that the Ijaws in all the various PDP administrations, from His Excellency James Ibori to Duan, Emmanuel Duan, and of course our immediate past governor, the Ijaws has been very, very supportive, and it is also reflected in the various results of the various elections that the Ijaws were majority of our votes are cast for PDP. And I want to believe that the Ijaw nation will also extend that generosity to the incumbent governor, to continuously to support him and to appreciate him. Imagine that today the Ijaws are number 3 in the state. Who is your brother, a friend of yours? Honorable Dennis Momotimi is the Speaker of Delta State. And you could also recall that it is still under the platform of PDP. Our immediate past Deputy Governor also emerged. And that is to say that PDP acknowledge our contributions, and we are also in terms of enjoying also elective positions and also appointive positions. And also even in terms of development, I think the governments are trying. So I'm seeking your continuous support to the government, believing that when we support, we will get more democratical dividends from the government. I've also said that, as I earlier said, I'll take note of your demands. As a way of advice, as an Ijaw leader as well, I want to believe that your press publishers or editors is a laudable initiative, but for you to really achieve your aims and your objective, you don't need to involve in the day-to-day activities of politics. Because if you do, you may not be able to be forthright and straightforward without any sentiment in your analysis, or maybe in terms of support or criticism. However, as Ijaw people, whatever that we could do within this platform and anywhere to promote your publishers' forum, I want you to be rest assured that we will not hesitate to do that.
The Apex Ijaw media body, the Ijaw Publishers Forum, was led by its acting president, Comrade Austin Ozobo. I am Mitchell Tams Okumbre, reporting for Kpakamtv News.